Hello, everybody. I am introducing you to my DM Nisa Players D&D Vault. When you first get access to this, there's a couple of things that you're going to need to do. And to start off with, when you first download Obsidian, when you go through opening a vault from sync, selecting a place to store it on your computer that is not cloud related. It cannot be OneDrive, things like that. You use the login information that I have given you, and you first open it. It will not look like this. You will need to go into settings. You will need to go to this core plugins section, go to sync, scroll all the way to the bottom, and turn on these last two options, the active community plugin list and installed community plugins. Once those are on, you need to wait for a bit. When you hover over the bottom right, you will see a little pop-up. And this will probably start as purple. It will eventually turn red. But until it turns green, you don't want to do anything else. Once it is green, you can come back into your settings, go to Files and Links, scroll down, and rebuild your vault cache. And you can always do this if you ever feel like it's running slow or anything's going on. It will give you this, and it will give you a pop-up asking if you would like to enable and trust plugins and the authors of those plugins. Agree to that. Then when you open it, it will begin to look a lot more like what I did. We will have to open a couple of specific pages just to get it up and running. So I have it set to open to home when you can. But first, you have to go into 3 Toolkit here on the left. All of this will be blank for you. And you click home. That will bring you to this page. Right click here at the top and you can pin it in place. That will ensure that it always stays open for you, and whatever links from this page you click, you will never get taken away from the page. The next thing you need to do is from this right hand side, you will see this wonderful button that says expand. You also have one over here. Those allow you to get rid of these toolbars. So what you then do is you will open the Sideboard page, which is also under 3 Toolkit, Sideboard right here. And it will look like this, probably more open the first time you do it. Now, the wonderful joy of Obsidian is that you can move things and format them in the way that you want to see them. So if I grab the tab at the top, I can pull it to the right, I can pull it beneath, and you can make any combination. Now in this case, I want this one over here, and I've already put it there. But when you pull it to the right, it will pop up here, and you can right click that and also pin that in place. Now, this is designed so that many things are available to you at the drop of a hat while you still have your main center space to work with. Additionally, there are a couple of plugins that are nice to have on hand. One is the Solo RPG Toolkit, and one is your dice tray. You will probably find those in your left-hand side here, such as your toolkit there. The dice tray is often over here, so to find it, you can close a lot of these little tabs until you get to the dice tray, like there's the initiative tracker hiding, and drag it from the tab over. And this one you can drag to the tab over here. That way you have access to those. Now, the benefit to that is the Solo RPG Toolkit here is set up with a dice roller in it, which is one thing, but the cards are essentially what you want. So when we're dealing with critical hits, if you want prompts for campfire discussions, an idea of insults for different spells, things like that, critical fails. You also have a section here on tables, your wild magic surge, more insults, voice acting references, name generators. character information if you want it. That's the wonderful joy of this. This dice roller is so fantastic that this one actually allows you to see your die when you roll it on your page, and everybody can see the tracking information. So that's your initial setup. An introduction to the sideboard here is that you have an area with the house rules, general house rules that we play with at my games. You have a section here for character creation. In this section, we have pages, and another wonderful thing with Obsidian is when you hover over a link, you can just get a pop-up. You can pin the pop-up so that it doesn't go away when you move away from it, or if it's unpinned, it will. When you have it pinned in place, you can resize it. You can move it around. You can go to pages within the pop-up. You can also go to right-clicking on different links. Right-clicking also works on the tabs over here. You can open it in new tabs to the right, open it in new windows. And by opening it in a new window, I can even take this right off screen to a different monitor if I want to, if I need to see things separately. I have gone through and organized that all of the races, classes, backgrounds, and feats are all together on one page. And when you can then go in and find all that, say, the sub races on one page, and all the book sources given for where it came from. All nice and easy when you're doing your character building and selection. Backgrounds are organized by the entire background list from all the books, or organized from what book it came from. And your feats are organized not only by book, but by the restriction to get it. So if you need a specific armor or proficiency requirement, if you're looking for no restrictions, all the feats are in there as well. Then you have the character templates. These will all lead you to building a character sheet, and that will be in a separate video as to exactly how that works and what those look like. From character creation, you have the campaign section. This is where you will find information to be able to build campaign notes, quick view of a campaign, journal notes for it. This pulls from their character sheets information about them so that it is all nice, quick, and easy. You also have the side screen area here so that you can peruse different notes, check things like referencing on sizes and magic item costs. There's a voice reference for different voice acting capabilities, templates for all kinds of different things. And then there is reference for guilds and groups and for gods. And this allows you to go in and check information on them, who was there, NPCs that are there, characters that are there, information all about it. And for many of them, I have brought the wikis into them so that when you go in, you get all of the wiki information on that guild and group or on that deity. From the homepage, you can see cards of the different campaigns currently utilizing the Obsidian Vault. You can see an embed here that is all about downtime activities. And you can go through and try to see what kind of downtime activities you want to learn and do. There are interactive maps, such as this one that goes into all of the wonderful universe in the page, We have an embed here for this interactive map that is absolutely fantastic as a resource so that you can view all of the Sword Coast. We have access to the support books. So this is where I have put in information for my players. This is why this vault is not for sale. Not only the fact that this started as a vault built by Josh Plunkett, which you can get through his Patreon, and I highly recommend, but I have paid for this content. So this is for my players to use. And so I have it all on access here, and they can hover over it and they can see the PDFs, or they can click it and go to the PDFs to reference that information, lore information, Wizards of the Coast information. We then have the items list, and you can hover over this link to see a complete list of items and magic items within the Obsidian Vault that can be linked and referenced, or there is this wonderful search engine. And so this item search engine is designed so that you can go through and find whether you're looking for what class you want it to be, what type of gear you're looking for, the rank of finding it. You're able to then see from that search, and you have even a search engine here if there's a specific word you're looking for, to find the item, and those are all links to then go to the item, what the general cost of it is, weight, how common, whether it requires attunement, different categories it falls into, and the classes who can use it. And under spells, we have a similar section being built for spells right now. And this is still a work in progress. Not all of the spells are in the search engine yet, but they will be. But the complete class lists are here. So for all the class that are in this Obsidian Vault, you can see their class list that is compiled of spells from every single book and reference that I have put into the system, so that it is entirely combined. And that is your homepage. This is the crash landing location for everything that we are doing. And I hope that is a wonderful first introduction for you. As we continue, we will go into many of the capabilities that my players will commonly be using as we go through the Players Vault. Thanks. Have a great day.